Let's do a mini soul contract reading for Nikola Tesla. This one is really fascinating because of how long ago he lived and how we are still benefiting from his work. Okay, so let's start from the top. We have Nikola Tesla, born July 10th, 1856. Think about that. That's 169 years ago. That's wild. Okay, so Tesla's life path was a 1. Remember, your life path is your soul journey or your purpose for this lifetime. His destiny number, which is your outer gifts, is a master number 11. His soul urge number, which is what you're driven to do, basically what your soul desires, it's going to drive you, and it's typically in alignment with your first 2, your life path and your destiny number. His is also a master number 22, and his maturity number is a 3. Your maturity number really starts the second half of your life, like typically after 40. To me, like understanding what he gave us, the things that he contributed to in this life, the development of the alternating current system, which is the backbone of our electrical grid, which we still use today. It's also used in the induction motor, which is part of the development for electrical cars and machinery that we still use today. He's also pioneered radio frequency waves, which were essential for building radio technology. And also he pioneered remote control technology, which we use still today. The wireless radio waves that he was able to develop is what we use in our Wi-Fi and our Bluetooth network. So we're basically, our whole society is built on technology that he pioneered. Let me give you a few little nuggets about who he was as a person so that going into this soul chart reading, you understand him a little bit better. He only slept 1 to 2 hours a night. He actually used something called hypnagogic state, which is where you take like little cat naps. So you're never getting into that deep restorative sleep, which a lot of people would say affected him later on in his life. But for him, this allowed him to have more time to develop the technology that he was working on, more time to be awake for inventing things and discovering things. He would also walk 8 to 10 miles a day. This, he said, was great exercise, like kept his body in shape, but it also provided a meditative state for him to be able to connect with some of these ideas. This man was like totally on a whole other, like 165 years ago, this people were not talking about any of this kind of stuff. I think honestly, he was sent here to begin planting the seeds and also uncovering technology that we would need in order to continue our evolution. So let's get into his soul chart. The life path 1, which is the overarching theme for your entire life. This is the originator. He is a pioneer, the person that is weed whacking the path. So they don't have anything to work from because they're the first ones doing it. Typically, somebody that's coming in, they're forging new paths. They're not looking at what's already been done. They're forward thinkers. They're very unusual type of people. So his destiny number, which is your outer gifts, like what you come in, your natural gifts, master number 11. Now remember, a master number is all of the numbers combined, and the 11 is considered a master intuitive, a visual channel, divine messenger, a spiritual conduit. And then if you pair that with his soul urge, which is the soul's deepest desire. I mean, think about this. We have a 1, an 11, and a 22. So his destiny number and his soul urge number are both master numbers. The 22 is the master builder, which is totally what he is. So number 1, he's pioneering new technology, not looking for what's already been done. He's actually a conduit. It's like all the things that he's doing, staying awake, walking, being in a constant meditative state, his obsession over sacred geometry and numerology and the secrets to the universe. He was thinking up to bring all of that information in, a conduit for elevated knowledge, for stuff that we would need, basically planting the seeds for future generations to benefit from. His drive was to figure out light. That's what he was obsessed with, light and frequency and vibration and waves and, you know, I mean, that was his whole thing. So his maturity number is a 3, which is the creative messenger. The 3s are their communicator, artist. I would call him a creative messenger. He's basically inventing things and not really caring about what people think of him. He's a conduit for bringing knowledge in that we had no basis in at the time. A visionary. Really, when I tune into his chart, it feels to me like he chose to come here to be that for humanity. You know, maybe that's why he didn't really fit in. He kind of kept to himself. He was a total loner, super smart. Most visionaries and most people that really changed the trajectory of the evolution of our collective are people that are like that. They have enormous amounts of knowledge that they come in with, but they're also from birth, like they choose the path to be the vessel to bring new information in and share it with all the rest of us so we can benefit from it. And I think that's fascinating. He was a fascinating character, and really sad the way that his life ended. So he basically had a heart attack at 86, and there's a lot of conspiracies for what happened to his work. We do know who picked those up after he died. That was Donald Trump's uncle, who came in and got his chests full of all the knowledge. We don't know where it went. Anyway, that's it for Nikola Tesla. If you want to get a reading of your own, drop the word reading in the comments. Let me know, and I'd be happy to facilitate one for you. It's a great way to learn more about yourself and your purpose and why you may be like trying to go this direction and your soul's trying to get you to go over here. It is a beautiful way to shine some light on your purpose and why you came here to the planet, because we are all here to do something. I love you guys. See you on the next video.